my best to get this thing to let me go sideways, and it would not let me go sideways. So I don't know how it's going to work with y'all looking at the picture. I really don't. But we are going to take this wagon. We're going to take this wagon. Lord, his hair. The wind done blowed it kingdom come. That blooming scent. And we're going to try to put it together the proper way. And it says all I'm going to need is my instructions and my Phillips screwdriver. So we're going to see. Hey, y'all, there's Brian. Look, Brian. Look. Today's game day. And look. Kansas City. And look at here. Champs. Kansas City Super Bowl. See? I'm going to let you know now. Now see? Kansas City. Kansas City. I had some Kansas City earrings, but I had already worn them, and I hadn't worn my game day, and so I wore my game day. I wore this to church with my black skirt, and everybody says, we don't have to wonder who you for, do we? I said, nope. And then my best little buddy at church, he said, Miss Tammy, I just can't go there. Or something like that. That wasn't his exact words. I said, that's all right. I hear you, Brian. That's all right. Cheryl's on my side. And Dawn's on my side. And Miss Helen Stewart's on my side. And they some more, but I can't remember them all. Oh, I think it's Miss Lorraine. Yep, they're good, Dawn. That front door, it just won't stay open. I'm out here on the porch, and look at my cover I chose. Chose to cover my holes in my table up with. Can y'all see that number 15? Can y'all read McHolmes? I'd hate for y'all to really not know who it is. Did you see that good, Brian? I know we gonna win this game, but I know y'all getting ready for me, especially Brian, just in case at the last second it don't go my way. Bulldog, what are you doing? He's thinking about jumping the rail. I hear you, Brian. I hear you. I mean, not to mention that the young man's got talent. What is it? And that he's really good. He's really a good quarterback and football player. And he has a really good team. It's got nothing to do with that. It's all about the refs, huh? What am I going to do with y'all? Even if they... No, I don't want to say it that way. When they win, they still not going to get any credit for winning except for somebody like me or Dawn or Miss Helen or Miss Lorraine or anybody else that likes them. He ain't a crybaby. That's what the lady at the vet said. And you know what? The next time I went in there the next day, I wore an even bigger McHolmes shirt so she'd be able to see it. Bulldog's doing better, Nicole. He's whining. Stephen had something to do today, and Bulldog just can't stand it. He's been looking for the white truck ever since he got up. But Stephen was already gone when Bulldog got up. Yeah. He has something to do today. Bulldog don't understand. Well, I could go let you out the back door. But you got where you want to stay in the road. And you gonna get run over. And I don't want you to get run over. He hears a truck. That's not Stephen. Boy, you have done Benchy Raby tag all up. How'd you bend it up? He got the whole one side top bent down on his Raby tag. How'd you do that? You won't go lay down in your chair? He hears Jada's dogs barking. You won't go lay down in your chair? Let's see what y'all see. Brian, Miss Helen ain't going for no eagles. What ails you? Aw, Brian's just jealous. Brian's just jealous. It is fun talking to you about football, though, Brian. It really is. It's about as fun as it is some of them guys at work. I know Vanique wouldn't have it any other way but for the Chiefs to lose today. But, man, it just ain't gonna happen. That's too high to jump from. Y'all, give me a second. Let me go let him out the back door before he breaks something. Come on. Come on. I'll go let you out the back. Come on. Come on. Come on, I'll go let you out the back door. Oh, it's pretty out here today. Let's see. Hey, everybody. Everybody that's in here, hey. It's game day, y'all. It's game day. It's what I've been waiting for. Hey, Sherry and everybody. Levi, hey. I'm doing pretty good. I was doing really good until I ate a while ago, and then I don't know what it is. Got a little nauseated. I just don't, believe it or not, I don't really like food anymore, and I know that's hard to believe. You thought Wilkes County boy would be helping you? Well, since his Cowboys ain't in there, he just might want the Chiefs to win. You don't know. Thank you, Amber. How you doing? I got my snacks ready, Sherry. Well, I tell you what. That thing that Bearded Granny sent looked really good. But I didn't buy the stuff to make it. A lot of stuff looks really good to me, but my stomach has changed, and it doesn't really like certain foods anymore. And I don't never know. I fixed cube steak, rice and gravy, and whole kernel corn for lunch. And I ate some rice and whole kernel corn, and I got something on these glasses. No, it's my hair. Get on back here. And I ate some of it, and I had to take something for nausea and go lay down on the bed 30 minutes. But it's all right. Come on, Levi. You coming over? Come on. I hope Danny likes it, because I don't want no more of it. It's just something with my stomach. Oh. Alright, at least Bulldog ain't in the road. He's on the other side of the road. I'm so afraid he's going to get run over. These people don't slow down. Trying to figure out what he's doing. Lord, I hope it ain't a dead animal. There ain't very much that gets his attention, but it's something stinking. He stopped in the ditch for something. What are you doing? Socks. Socks. What you doing? He looked up at me and stuck his head back down. I don't know what he's doing. He's got something.
You need to talk louder, Tammy.
Oh, Pamela, I feel better now. I mean, I took that nausea medicine and lay down a few minutes, and I'm good to go now. But it just wasn't good eating. A 6-pack for us. We watched the game together. Well, Levi, you'd have to drink the 6-pack by yourself. I am trying to drink a Coca-Cola. But you can come watch the game. Come on, watch the game. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm trying to get y'all closer. I can hear me from the inside of the house. Okay, I'm convinced that dog has found something in the ditch because he's still in the ditch. I had to get him out of the road twice this morning. He is fascinated, wanting to lay down in the center of the road. I mean, right dab in the middle, and roll over on his back and scratch his back. Y'all, this chat, it's wrote so little. I just about need a magnifying glass. Aw. Thank you, Levi. Who you in love with? Have a wonderful day. Best wishes, and God bless each of you. Thank you, Joshua. That's very sweet. God bless you, too. Brian, you could come help me put this wagon together. With me? Well, thank you, Levi. That's mighty sweet of you to say. But Levi already have a husband. But God tells us we're supposed to love everybody, so at least you're on the right track. That's sweet. Pamela hears me fine. Huh?
You let Michelle say something, see if she got a minute back.
Tell her what?
The cat something, see if she got a minute back.
Michelle, the chat says you got your wrench back. Say something so I can see. You a Bears fan? Well, that's all right. There's nothing wrong with being a Bears fan. I like the Commandos too. I was hoping we would get to play them in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Y'all know there's a lot of people rooting for the Eagles that don't even really like the Eagles. They just don't want they just don't want the Chiefs to win. I keep wanting to call them the 49ers for some reason. I don't know why. Michelle, have you said something? The halftime show? Well, I hope it's a good one. I don't even know who's going to be on it this year. You a diehard Eagles fan? Okay. Well, you are one that's going for your team. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Just like I'm a diehard Chiefs fan. And if we weren't playing y'all, I would wish y'all would win. But since we are playing y'all, I can't wish y'all to win. I want to win. Hey, Pretty Granny. DJ said, go Chiefs. I hear you, DJ. I hear you. All right. Let's commence to starting on this wagon. And I don't know how I'm going to get it where y'all can actually see it, but I'm going to try. All right, let me shut the door, y'all. All right, per the instructions, step 1. I need this right here, and 2 wheels. Now, let's see. The big wheels, that's what I was fixing to figure out, because the big wheels is 9 inches in diameter, and the little wheels is 7 1/4 inches in diameter, and it's saying use B. All right, it's also saying I'm gonna need L, and that's a spring and a washer. Let's see what we got here. All right, now, right. Okay, here's this. Here's my 2 big wheels. See, I'll show you a little wheel. I'll show you a little wheel too, see. This is a little wheel. This is the big wheel. This is the little wheel. This is the big wheel. You got it, Brian? This is the little wheel. This is the big wheel. I couldn't help that. Okay, I got my 2 big wheels. I got this. But you know what? There's 2 of these. Let me see if they made just alike. If they the same size. Nope, one's shorter than the other. Okay, now I got to figure out. Okay, A is 3 1/2 inches high, and that's the one I need for the big wheels. D is 7 1/4. No, that's the wheel. Alright, hold on a minute. This is getting complicated. Let's see. L A. Well, it don't say what size he is. What is it? Don't move, bulldog. Sorry, y'all. Alright, I gotta figure out which one goes in the front and which one goes in the back. Because it's not clear to my little brain. See, I told you I needed you here helping me, Brian. Let's see. This is serious now, because I didn't look at this before I started. I wanted y'all to see the real way I do something. You would think that since it's the big wheels, it would be the tallest. But that's not necessarily true. All right. All right. I don't see how it really tells you which is which, to be honest with you. All right, Hodge, this would be a good time for you to come out here and say, oh, you use this one. Okay. I'm going to say the back needs to be raised up the highest, which I'm probably wrong. But that's what we're going to do. We could change the video to how not to put a wagon together. Okay, maybe they'll leave me alone in a minute. Alright, let me get my L's. That dog. A spring and a nut. Look at here. I got a whole bag. Oh, and it says that there will be extra parts in this bag. So when I get through and I got extra parts, it don't mean that I forgot something. Just letting y'all know. Yes. Oh, there's a Carter pin. Uh-huh. Y'all didn't know I knew what that was, did you? That's a Carter pin. That's to hold something. Let's see. A spring. And this here. Look at here. Hush. All right, gotta have one for both sides. And look at there. There's another set for the other part. Alright, let's see how to put it on. The spring goes on and then the washer. It don't say nothing about using the Carter pin yet, but I don't see how it's going to stay on. Anyway, we're going to figure this out together. Alright, instructions. Oh, this is not edited. This is the real life. I don't know what I'm doing. don't know. I just don't know. Okay, spring, washer. Oh, don't act like you don't want to go on there because it says use you. Now, how they gonna give you a washer with a hole that ain't big enough to go on it? Hey, I'm serious. It won't go on it. That ain't going on there. Hold on here. Look, that washer on that picture, it's got a lot bigger hole in it on that picture than it does in real life. All right, let me see. The nuts is for that. That is not going to fit. That's not going on there, y'all. I'm running into a roadblock before I get started. There's not a bigger one. I mean, there's not a bigger hole. And y'all notice Duflunky ain't coming to help me, so. Well, it's just going to have to be done without the washer. Well, that's one part I'll have left over. Now, I just had a thought. I bet they're the same size, though. I wonder if this one is any smaller. Now look, it'll fit on this one. But it says put it on both of them. Yep. It'll fit on this little one. I'm gonna try all of them. Now see, this one don't want to go on the little one. There it is. Well, we may be doing this right before the Super Bowl comes on, because, you know, it may take all day. I guess that means it's supposed to go on, but it ain't going on. The hole ain't big enough. Ain't going on this one. Anyway, we got the spring. I bet the Carter key goes right there. M. No, it don't show it there. Why don't I just put it together the way I think it needs to go instead of the way the instructions say? What y'all think? This ain't going good. Let's see. Where's that hole at? Look, I got the Carter key in the hole. I need help. It's not working right. See? It says the two wheels, this bar, L, L is showing a spring and that washer. And that washer will not go on. So.
How many washers you got?
I have 4 washers. And they'll go on this little one. But they won't go on this one here. It's bigger. So I'm having to do it without the washer. He coming to help me, y'all. I tried to get Brian to, and Brian wouldn't.
The washer's not important.
Well, it's a good thing. Look! Ah! We got started. I can use the washers on the other one, but the washers...
But hand me the washers. Which one they don't go on?
This one?
Yeah, I just want to look.
But they got the same size hole in them. But they'll fit on this one barely, but they will go on it. He's trying to put it on now. I don't think it's gonna work.
Hey, they sure don't fit, do they?
But they'll go on this little one. Okay, now let's see what the next step is. I got that much done. We know that goes on them wheels. All right. Step 2. That looks complicated. Okay, it wants me to get this piece now. J, C, F1, F2. Let's see. J is screws.
Hey, just get your wheels over there and put them on there like you got this. You don't need no directions to know that.
Yeah, but it's saying put this part together next.
Hey, go ahead and put your wheels on that.
I got you. And see, this is what you need a man for, because he don't look at instructions. Y'all know y'all don't. None of y'all don't.
Hey, you know the wheels got to go on.
Well, see, this, the washer will go on this one. Not easy, but wait a minute. The washer went on this one a while ago.
Hey, don't worry about it. It don't need it.
Yeah, but it did.
It's...
Dang, old thing.
This... You're not going to be pulling it around the yard, are you?
I might. No, it's going to be sitting in the garden.
Yeah.
Says it I hold 40 pounds. Might test that theory out. All right. Danny's helping me now. We're going to get it together before the Super Bowl. So, I got this part right here. I knew what a Carter pin was because of helping you before.
My eyes bother me.
I noticed you've been flushing them out.
I can't hardly see this paper.
We're going to have some washers left over, y'all. Let's see. I was trying to figure out which part was the back of the big wheels is in the back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the back. So, I guess we have to join these together now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. That thing will get on your nerves trying to blow away. Okay, is it regular screw?
Huh?
Does it go on top or on the bottom? On the bottom?
I don't think that matters, Tammy.
Well, it might for support. All right.
I'm looking at your screws, eh?
I'm trying to see. I got 2 different kinds of screws.
I'm sitting looking at that. Hey, they ain't the right screws.
I know. Let's see right here. Well, they the ones they sent. Right here. Jay is them in a nut. Yeah, but is it? All right, get back, Jack.
Hey, don't. Hey, move us
Well,
right
I was
here for a
trying to
minute.
hold on to it.
Just worry about that first. Get that
My
first.
nose is itching because my hair's. It has to
got-
go under the
Has to go
bottom.
on the bottom.
Okay, it's showing this kind of screw in a nut, ain't
No,
it?
it ain't no wooden screw.
So it's showing this screw in a
Uh
nut.
huh. There you go. See how them screws are?
Mm-hmm. But you
They
know,
don't. They're not the right screws.
but you know, both heads fits that Phillips screwdriver. Cause I was gonna hunt another one.
So they just pick the factory and say, hey, how much is them screws right there? Yeah, I'll take 1,000,000 of them. Them ain't the right screws. They not. See how they don't fit?
Yeah, but
Got your screwdriver
uh-huh.
in there.
I'm gonna put the other nut on. Don't strip it out with all them muscles now.
Okay. Move it down.
Oh, you want me to just hold the nut? Look at here,
Yeah,
I got
and
it helping me. All right. I wish my hair would quit itching me. Right.
All right, go ahead and put this on.
Bam.
Do it the same way you're doing that.
Okay, this is back, right?
It don't matter.
Yeah, it does. Big wheels, little wheels. It will matter. We'll have to take it apart on another video.
Hand me them 3 pieces of metal right there where I can look at them.
One's the handle.
Yeah.
This is literally live how I do stuff, y'all. I'm a mess.
You're a mess.
A mess. And Danny says I was a good mess and I was his mess.
Yep, you belong to me.
Ain't that what you told me? I was your mess.
Yeah, that's what I told you a while ago.
I can't remember if it was a while ago or last night or this
I
morning.
think this.
Look here, we are about to get a wagon in.
I think that these go right here, Tammy.
It's warm out here, ain't it?
Oh, I ain't sure about this.
Well, let me look at the picture. Hey, yeah, they gonna come off probably the back, you reckon? No, that's the front. It's the brackets that hold the handle.
And
So where do you put?
so I think you might have the wheels in the wrong spot.
Now who told me to put the big ones back there and the little ones up here?
Hey, I didn't know. I didn't say that. But this
I thought you did.
is gonna be for the handle.
Yep.
Oh
So that's gonna be the front.
yeah, you can go ahead and put these on.
Brian, you better not be laughing.
You can go ahead and put them pieces on, and then we'll swap the wheels.
You bent the Carter pin.
Yeah, I had to straighten it up, won't I don't know what we're gonna do.
Brian, don't you be laughing. Don't you be laughing.
I done bent the Carter pin. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Well, I didn't bend the Carter pin on mine.
Girls, turn that around and put that on.
How am I gonna know it's going the right way?
Cause I'm gonna. Yep. That's gonna be the right way.
Back or out front?
It probably don't matter.
It might. You don't never know.
Put your turn that screw around.
The other way?
Yeah, you don't want it showing.
Oh, that makes sense. See what Brian said.
I talked to Mom a while ago, y'all. Long time.
I know he's...
The old time Tammy was at church. She ain't feeling good. I've got her another video edited, ready. But it'll be a while. Because if I put it on top of Tammy's video, Tammy be wanting to go down there and jump on Grandma.
Y'all won't even know I done a video, as hard as I'm working here. All right, get your screwdriver. Oh. It's your job now. I will take advantage of my resources. If I thought this thing out, see, y'all know I didn't think it out in advance.
Hey, you can't hardly just look at that and know to put the wheels up here. Mm-hmm. That's right.
I don't know. I'm beginning to wonder.
Me and Mama was having a conversation about being smart, you know.
I wasn't in that conversation.
And like, you know, she's talking about, well, she's saying that I was smart, and that she was saying that she wasn't smart. And I was telling her that she's a different kind of smart. You got different smarts, y'all. And I told her, like, if you had to decide tonight at 12 o'clock, did you want to be book smart or did you want to have common sense street smart?
I already know.
She said, I think I'd rather have common sense street smart.
Me too.
I said, yeah. I said, if you was book smart,
you'd be dumb.
You would be so boring that you couldn't make them videos.
Oh, man.
Well, let me tell y'all something. God didn't make no mistakes.
Now, do we know what we're doing?
Mm-hmm. Just gotta swap the wheels.
Were you gonna give it to me?
I couldn't get it out there. You know where the needle nose pliers is?
Yep, they in that top plastic drawer right inside that door. Oh, he's digging the hide off.
Oh, y'all, the deal about me is I really am not smart. I just study.
A lot.
And that's the truth, y'all. I really am not smart.
Stick it in the hole, please. Don't bend it.
But I do got a lot of common sense. Let me get the needle nose pliers.
You don't think you can bend it back with them strong fingers?
Where they at, Tim?
And I think they in that top plastic drawer. Y'all, I knew it was gonna matter where these wheels went. And I should have known that I was gonna be putting them in the wrong place. You know, just knowing me, I should have known. Hey, we could do it this way. Have one big and one little one in front.
And I'll tell y'all about Tammy.
Oh, Lord. That'll take
She
some
don't
time.
sit around and worry about whether she's smart or book smart or what kind of smart. She'd just rather be just Tammy
That's right.
and live her life every day like she lives it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? She don't want to win no nominee for nothing.
That's right. Just a Super Bowl. Biggest fan.
Do that with needle nose, Tammy.
Well, I thought it would come on out. You mess it up.
And I've told y'all before, you know, you listen to somebody that's real smart, that really is real smart, book-wise. And they can't explain, they're so smart, they can't explain something to the common person. And see, when I got on there making them antenna videos, even though I'm country and all that, they could understand what I was saying. Because I simply ain't so smart, I'm stupid.
It's not cooperating.
Flip it on around here and work with the other wheel and let me see what you're doing.
I'm trying to get the quarter pin off.
Turn it around here. Are you trying to get it off?
Yeah.
That's the one I bent?
Yeah, and I can't get it right. Where's my spring?
And you definitely don't want to be so smart you're stupid. That's for sure.
I ain't got that to worry about.
Oh, Christina's husband, he's smart.
Look at me trying to.
He really is real smart. But he ain't so smart he's stupid. But like he has common sense.
And book sense.
Yeah, he's got both.
Where's my quarter pin? Oh.
He has both.
Now where's the quarter pin?
In the pliers there.
I don't want to do it with a pliers.
Hey, they educated to the gills. Both of them.
Uh-oh.
But they can't touch me.
Can't touch this. That's a song. Don't bend them yet. Just in case. All right, see, it's shaping up.
You know, now it makes sense. See how this is level with the back now?
I guess so.
It was out of whack.
That's why the shorter wheels got the taller bar.
Mm-hmm.
Now I get it. Is this gonna be the same kind of screw?
Yep.
Let me make sure I got the handle on right.
I think it'll work either direction.
Well, I wasn't so sure.
When that Tammy's car tore up, I told that mechanic how to fix it.
And he didn't really want to listen to
And
me.
no, he didn't want to listen. And
but he did.
You know, if I'd have been wrong, it would have been a $1,000 mistake. Because you can't tell the mechanic how to fix something in this day. Because he didn't want to do it. I mean, he wanted to do it, but he didn't want to be responsible. I said, man, just put a torque converter on there and call me when to come pick it up.
Look at here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now the wood part.
Now the wood part.
Let me get me a swig here.
See, the deal is about me and Tammy is we are A perfect match.
It's already got pre-drilled holes.
Uh-huh.
That's nice.
I'm everything that,
She ain't.
yeah.
And she's everything.
We both offset one another. And I was thinking about something, you know how I'm always thinking, y'all. I was thinking about something this morning. She had been, Ian and her had been dating a while.
The wood screw?
The wood screws is going to be for here, Tammy. They should be 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I use this one.
I'm actually dating her for a pretty good while. She asked me one day, she said,
Are you ever going to kiss me?
yeah, she said that too. Am I ever going to kiss her? But like, she like wanted to know who I was. And she wanted to know who I was as a person. Well, cause she never heard nothing but bad. I didn't try to attack her.
He sure didn't.
I'm a gentleman, y'all. I don't take advantage of girls. And I don't lie to them and I don't trick them.
Oh.
Do I think?
No.
That thing don't fit real good, you know it?
Well, it fits the way it's supposed to. It's just...
See how this is leaning forward right here?
Yeah, it's just a little...
It ain't very, it might straighten up when you put the battens in.
You reckon?
She rode to school with a boy one day and she liked to jump out the car going down the road.
We didn't even make it all the way. I rode home from school, I think it was. Anyway, I don't know. I don't even like to look at him in the grocery store to this day.
It's kind of weird anyway, ain't it?
Yes, the Lord made some of us weird.
I'm talking about, he looks weird, Tammy. You could pick him, girl. If you ever want to see all your old boy...
I just needed a ride.
You ever want to see all your old boyfriends?
A maniac.
You have to go to prison.
They are not in prison.
When you gonna...
We had a bunch of good fellers that hung around the house, too. All right, go ahead.
Name one.
Dwayne Edge, Keith Evans. They were good fellas.
Okay. You got me. You got me on that.
They all wasn't so fast. Okay. Then that car pin. Oh, look at you. You know the trick.
I can't hardly see that, Tim.
We have something in common.
My eyes is tired, Tim.
They are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, there's your one.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Tammy's daddy lived down the road where we work. We'd go at dinner and watch Young Arrested. And I know I done told y'all about that. But he at one time he went to the VA hospital in Augusta. And he was gone for a pretty good while. It was about that time. I really can't see it. I had to go get my other glasses on. And he told me, he said, cut that air conditioner on. And I'd go there and it would be hot. I'd cut the air conditioner on, and his wife would come in there and cut it off. Remember that?
I remember.
I don't know, maybe I ought to give her, maybe I should have given her 50 damn cents for the 1 hour electricity. Or give her $1.
No, it was just what she was used to, and what Daddy was used to was different.
I give her $5 to go ahead and cut it on at 9 o'clock in the morning. If reckon that make her happy.
You didn't have to worry about it if Daddy was there.
Go ahead and put your screws in the top, and you'll be able to find that easy.
I know it looks like it's fixing to be stretched.
Well, you'll be able to find it.
Well, I have no doubt that I'll be able to find it.
You know what, y'all? People don't listen.
I listened, didn't I? I just was wanting to do it a different way. Oh, no.
Put your nuts on.
I can't till I get it through the hole.
Well, I thought you done had it.
No, remember, I was putting it in there so I could find it. You got mustard all over your shirt.
Yeah, you put a bunch of stuff on my hot dogs this morning.
It was on one of them pretty rough.
Stephen over there at his house, he was telling me that he gonna put wood all the way. And like Tammy's did, like what I was just talking about, like what made me think of. They had an old house down there behind. Did they used to live in that old house that had wood all over the walls?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they moved out of it and bought a trailer. Yeah. I've been in that house.
That was Miss Reva's mom and daddy's house.
Oh, it was?
Mm-hmm.
It had wood on the floor, wood on the walls, wood on the ceiling. And I mean, they used to make them like that. It was an old house. And Steve was talking about he was going to do that. I said, no, boy.
Don't tell him that.
Huh?
He's not using the kind of wood them old houses was made out of.
He's using wood.
Yeah.
Like what he's got under the porch is what he's planning on using. The floor, everything. The walls and the ceiling. He's planning on doing all wood.
I know.
Now, are you ready to let me finish?
Well, what's wrong with that? No, we ain't finished discussing it yet.
I said, put sheetrock on the walls. Put your wood up 36 inches around the wall.
I hate sheetrock.
And call it chair rail. You don't, I mean, you can put all sheetrock, you can put all wood. Either one will be okay. But if you put wood 36 inches high and the rest is sheetrock, that's like highlighting, ain't it, Tammy? Ain't that what you call it?
I don't know what you call it, but I hate sheetrock.
Ain't nothing wrong with sheetrock.
Yes, they are.
You know what I mean? You remember
when it starts falling down, nobody wants to fix it. I hate sheetrock.
Maybe you go get one of them boys out of prison. You went.
They ain't in prison.
They done got out.
fixing to hit him. I'm fixing to hit him.
Anyway, that's just my thought,
Not
y'all.
my boys.
He actually does what he wants to do.
Danny's the one that worked them all. They were not my boys. Never was, never was gonna be. This seat gonna fit tight.
You fitting to need another screwdriver. That
It's
goes
the
way.
same head.
That goes way down, Tammy. Way
It's
down.
the same head. I know, but it's hard to fit, and I'm trying to be careful.
I know you ain't gonna be able to screw that little screwdriver. You see her arguing with the master
I'm
of
not
disaster?
arguing with you. I'm just telling you. Now I went too far.
Like, my man, like already ahead.
It's a head, all right. That handle's hitting me in the head.
Oh, give me that. Have you made sure it's lined up?
Well, but the bottom two is. I got to put them in so I can get the top one. I mean, I got to get them started so I can get the top one. Now this got to come back over this way.
You know how people do me, y'all?
It's 'cause he's so smart.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
She'll be an expert wagon put together person.
No, I won't.
She's talking about,
Oof. You
What?
made me mess it up.
where you getting them earrings from?
One of my YouTube people sent them
What's
to
that
me.
say?
Game day.
Oh,
Mhm.
I was talking to a boy.
That
He's
didn't
asked
do
me
right.
about antenna and that sporting club. He said, well, I'll tell you how I make mine. I said, you mean you make antennas? And that's what, y'all hear me? You hear what I'm talking about? That boy ain't know how to make no damn antenna until he seen me make one. And then he's telling me how he makes them. I sit here and doing all the brain work, all the testing. And then he's gonna tell me how he makes them. That's the story of my life.
I'm trying to get it lined up.
So here's the deal, y'all.
Talk.
I ain't no book reader. I'm the book writer. Hey, I'm gonna turn y'all back over to Tammy.
No, you ain't got to go. My screws ain't going in.
Hey, Tim.
right.
You know I'm the macho man and I can't help it.
Oh, Macho, my screw ain't going in right. It's trying to come out the top.
You want me to go in there and get that other screwdriver?
No.
You done put a screw in right there?
Yeah.
Well, you cracked that.
I know, and this one's cracking too.
Well, you ain't got it lined up.
Well, I got it lined up the best I could.
Well, listen, you do it right if it takes an extra 30
I'm
minutes.
trying to do it right, but I can't
Unscrew that screw and put it in the hole.
I can't tell where the hole's at. Don't you be fussing
Well,
at
I
me.
tried to ask you and like you giving me the runaround.
Well,
You get that other screwdriver.
I thought I had it lined up. This is how we do. I thought I had it lined up. It fit. Bulldog, you hear him being mean to me? I want to see how far off I was. Come out of there. Oh my goodness. I was way off. Man, I was way off.
Here's like how it is, y'all. And this is how it is. You don't lower your standards and do sloppy work because you're in a hurry.
I wasn't in a hurry.
I ain't talking to you, I'm talking to them. Tammy's a fine example of doing sloppy work.
You weren't talking about me.
And if you get in the habit of doing sloppy work.
Uh-oh, I gotta glue that back on. Don't lose it. Boy, they wouldn't have made it where it would, you can see it better.
See it, this flashlight? Find the hole.
Ain't even close.
Yeah, find the hole.
I ain't even close yet.
You do everything the best you can do it.
Went down too far with that.
Don't do no rush job and then have to apologize because somebody looks at it and sees mistakes.
You can't tell where the hole's at looking at it.
Y'all hear me? You don't want to be trying to explain your mistakes.
Okay, it's right straight across from that where it
You do it right where you ain't got to explain your mistakes.
I ain't explaining nothing. I'm telling you.
Well, you don't worry about it, do you?
Nope. I'll glue that little piece right back on.
I've fired a bunch of people for just doing something sloppy.
Well, I don't know how you're supposed to tell if it's in the right place or not.
Like if, well, just let me do it.
Be my guest.
You know, if somebody ain't got it in them to take the time to do something right, what do what you tell them?
That's usually you.
What do you tell them? I think this is right here. This first one's right. It looks right.
It ought to be. I tried hard.
You don't want to try to explain your sloppy mistakes.
This hair driving me crazy.
I drove houses. People pay me and then leave and go on vacation. I wrote the house because they trusted me.
I'm going to glue that little piece of wood back on right there.
Okay. If you ever get pinned on you,
that you do sloppy work.
Yeah. It's like being a drunkard and quit drinking. It takes a while before people let you live it down.
That ain't even the one I thought I had lined up. I thought I had the top one lined up. Wait a minute.
You know that I'm trying to bump back and you holding it.
I know. I didn't want it to go nowhere. Is that one lined up?
Hey, hand me this flashlight. Here. No, it ain't near about.
Let me turn it on for you. You scratching it up.
Hey, here's the
That's
spot.
The hole.
Yeah, push it.
Dang.
And when you
It ain't going.
When you do good work, people know that too. And they trust you. Because somebody else has done told them. Hey, yeah, that's...
You're going to have to take your screw out too.
Yeah, let me look right here.
Look at my hair. It's done doing its thing, and it did look good this morning. It don't look good now. I can't see y'all without my glasses. Brian, you still like my necklace? One of my YouTubers sent me that too. And earrings to match, but I wanted to wear the game day earrings today. Game day. Want to see the wagon?
Hey, what's that holding it so tight?
This screw you put in, it ain't letting it go nowhere.
Unscrew it just a little bit. Okay, that's all.
Not as easy as it looks.
It's just hard to line up, Tammy.
You know what? We should have, well, we wouldn't have been able to get it in there, but I was going to say we could have stuck a little piece of wire in there and it could come out the hole. And we would have known where it was at.
Well, I mean, you can do that with a little screwdriver, ain't it? I thought about that, but you can't see in there, can you?
Not even with the screwdriver.
Yeah, you just have to feel for it.
See the wagon?
Oh, I got that.
Oh, I'm glad he ain't in the road. Cause that truck ain't slowing down for nothing. See, boy, he would have got you. I'm glad you laying in the yard. See, y'all, I needed him out here helping me. I know he don't want to be on camera, but we'll just show part of the wagon. I needed him out here so he could help me. Because this takes common sense. I don't got none. I don't got none. That is the worst coat I believe I've ever tried to drink. I ain't got to worry about it no more.
Don't move it then, let me get a screw in there.
I ain't touching it. I was just thinking about touching it. Oh, let me get the chat where I can see it. Taking pride in your work is showing pride in yourself. I hear you living life.
Hey, I'm gonna get one more started, and then I'm gonna let you put the others in and run the touchdown in, and I'll stand back over yonder and let you be the big man.
I don't want to be the big man. I just want it put together. Besides, I'm not a man. Yeah, Sophie, it just wasn't good. So I poured it out. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Danny. Nice to see you guys. Oh, thank you for saying that. She said I was a pretty lady, even with my hair going everywhere.
All right, here you go.
Y'all, this is all the work I'm going to do today.
I'm gonna let you run the touchdown in.
I did all my work yesterday. Wait a minute, I got 2 screws left.
Hand me that right here. Yeah, there's 2 more to go.
Well, there's 1 in a row.
Hey, y'all. And just because you're working on your stuff, you do your very best on your stuff. Don't slack just because
it's your stuff.
It's your stuff. Here's the hose. Here's.
See how I can help him finish his sentences?
Yes, you can, y'all.
Boy, you got it lined up good. And see, all I got to do
Hey,
is
that
do my little piece.
that makes sense, don't it, y'all? You don't want to be explaining your sloppiness for doing sloppy work.
My screw wasn't going in the hole right. That's my explanation for my sloppy work.
Well, I'm gonna show them this.
What, my sloppy work?
Well, I'm just gonna show them what you're doing there.
Oh, well, how good you got it lined up for me?
You can't hardly live sloppy work down, y'all.
I gotta get where I can get to it.
You can live down being a drunkard. You can live down being the devil. But you can't hardly live down being a sloppy, throw together
Yay!
worker. Get my cigarette, Tammy.
Where are you going?
I just told you to get my cigarette.
Oh, okay. Now see, this is for you to put. And this is where I'm gonna fall short. Thank you, Bloomin'. I'm gonna glue my little brown piece back on right there. I got it. But this, well, I can't help it. I can't get it just right.
Tammy, you the most dangerous person with a camera I've ever seen in my life. Why don't you go in there and show the commode?
You don't look like the commode. He's mad because I turned the camera on.
She's the most dangerous person with a camera I believe I have ever seen. If she ever stopped and thought for once in her life, I believe I'd fall out and have a heart attack.
Don't do it today. I don't have time to go to the hospital.
I don't like being on camera.
I know.
If I wanted to be on camera, I could make $1 million. I don't like being on camera.
I know. But you just happened to get back too quick before I could turn the camera around.
I'm going in.
Bye. Thank you. I made him mad, but I didn't mean to. He can take it out. He can take all kinds of stuff out. I hear you, Benny, but I hope they just go home losers. I want the Chiefs to win, but you can be for the Eagles. Nothing wrong with you being for who you like. We are funny. That's about the extent of our fussing. He gets aggravated with me. But it'll be all right. Brian, that is not true. Thank you, Lulabub. Y'all, that's why I don't really do anything, I reckon, on camera. I still got a bench to put together. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all me putting them on, putting at least one of them together, and I picked the hardest one. Figured I might make it worth y'all's while. I love my wagon too, Karen. Yeah, it's made to have some pretty flowers put in it, ain't it? Well, honey, they show how to be artificial, because I can kill an artificial plant. Oh, it is a pretty wagon, though, and I thank you, Bloomin'. I really do. I thank you for it. And I'm going to glue my little piece of wood back on just as soon as this video's over, and I can go heat up my glue gun. Sophie, you close your eyes, you didn't see Danny. Well, he hadn't combed his hair. He just, he don't like to be on camera. But y'all know how it rolls downhill. It don't matter whether I like being on camera or not. I was going to do me a video one day with the camera pointed away from me. Oh, no, that wasn't okay. They need to see who you are. Miss Tammy, need a pair of cement bears to set in it. Look cute. That's a thought there, Sandra. You the same way, no camera? Look, I got washers left over. They would not go on that wheel. But I don't think that the wheel's going to be rolling enough to matter. I think Danny's right. And I'm sorry I showed him on camera. But like I say, he can take it out. I was gone for a week and asked my husband to water my plants. He even watered some artificial plants. I hear you. Now that was getting the job done. It really was. Bless his heart. Mine would be bent over and thirsty and wilted. There's Brian Forrest. He's still in here. If you hadn't got leftovers, you're not Southern. Well, these wouldn't fit. Y'all see me try and put them on, and Mystery Man tried to put them on. They would not fit. And it did tell me, let me show y'all the statement. Well, let me read y'all the statement, exactly what it says. Tools needed, Phillips head screwdriver not included. There is extra parts included for J, K, L, and M. Weight limit 40 pounds. Let's see. J was a screw and a washer. K was a screw. L was a spring and a nut. These nuts. And M was a cotter pin. And this is the only parts left. So those extra parts, they left them out of that bag. They left them out of that bag because this is the only parts left. Thank you, Rebecca. It is cute, ain't it? And blooming. She bought it for me to go outside in my garden. Pretty nice. Now what y'all growling at? Each other? Y'all, I got me some owls out there in my garden. I think I put them out there since y'all seen it. And they supposed to be solar. And I was waiting for them to come on. Waiting for them to come on. And they didn't come on. So I walked out there yesterday. Does that answer your question? Anyway, I walked out there yesterday and I looked at the bottom of them with my glasses on. I didn't have none of them turned on. So I looked out there last night and 3 of them had lit up. 1 of them still didn't, so I'm going to check it out again. Yep, we're going to put the wagon outside in our little garden or in between or something. I got some more ideas. Brian, I don't know what in the world I'm going to do between now and 6:30. I think I'm too excited to take a nap. I'm not nauseated anymore, so I feel good.
How about telling Tanya you didn't mean to delete her message?
Tanya?
Yeah.
Oh, Tanya, I wasn't trying to delete your message. I was trying to delete that guy that was talking vulgar.
You don't worry about that.
Well, I didn't like what he said, and I wanted it
just let the
gone.
moderator. You see what you're doing.
Well, they didn't get it gone fast enough. Tanya, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to delete your message.
So that means you didn't even get him.
Somebody did, though.
Hey, y'all, the next time I'm live and she's asleep, I'm going to go in there and get all her big underwear. And I'm going to line them up.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm going to line them up on the kitchen table and show them to y'all.
If you don't hush, I'm fixing to put the camera back on you again. They said they had their eyes closed. They didn't even see you. Tanya said she didn't even know I did it. Well, anyway, Tanya, I'm sorry. I was trying to get that vulgar man off of there. And the writing's real little, so you must have been right up above him. But I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, living life loving all evening. And turn the TV on about 5:30 or 6 and start hearing it, and then they're going to kick off at 6:30. And then I'm going to have to set up till about 11 or 11:15 and then get up at 3:30. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to watch every second of it. All right, Tanya. Well, I am sorry for doing that. I didn't know it. But see, Hodges already aggravated with me because I showed him on camera. But, I mean, he can brush his hair sometime. I mean, that was the only thing. He just needed to brush his hair. And Lord, look at mine. Mine looked pretty at church, but it don't look pretty now. You got him out, Gladys. Thank you, Miss Gladys. There's always at least one in every crowd. Okay, Sophie. Well, I don't know the difference anyway. I just knew I didn't appreciate his comment. Danny looked fine. Well, see, I think so, too. He just don't like being on camera. But I don't like a lot of things, too.
So I got something to tell you. About Grandma's videos. I done another one. But I had to wait till after a while to turn it loose. But I put her subscribers has always been, 10 down, 10 up, month after month. I put them edited videos on there.
The Chiefs.
The first. That's the day I put the buttermilk edited video on there. She's gained 2,300 subscribers. She's gained more than that. It just ain't updated.
Wow.
It was showing 2,300 yesterday.
I need to try to make me a biscuit.
She's gained 2,300 subscribers. She has doubled her money. She's fitting to get a plaque for $200,000. They got a bunch of plaques. I think they give a plaque for $200,000. I ain't sure about that, but she's tickled, boy. Like, like she accomplished something by herself.
That's right.
And that's a big. It's okay to be proud of yourself.
It sure is.
And I'm proud for her. I can't take somebody's video that ain't no good and make it a winner. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
I do. Brian, who you think he's gonna be for? He's for the Chiefs, just like I am. Now, if the Cowboys had been in there, or Green Bay had been in there, he would have been for some of them. But his teams didn't make it. So, he is with me with the Chiefs. And y'all needn't to think I ain't going to be cheering. Me and Dawn, we going to be rocking the house. Yeah, I'm proud of Grandma too, Jenny. I really am. She's doing tremendous. And what did the vet say? Well, the vet said that Socks is pretty much going to be on that medicine the rest of his life. Every 2 weeks, his lungs fills up with fluid. So, he put him on Lasix again and prednisone. And he told me when the medicine run out, it's all right, baby. When the medicine run out, to go back up there and get it refilled. Something to do with his heart. But when he's got that fluid off of him, he does pretty good. And you know, he was coughing and gagging around here, and he had fell a couple of times again, and he stayed at the vet 48 hours, and he did not cough not one time. The doctor said that dog has not coughed. He said, I believe you that he's coughing, because he's got the lungs that he should be coughing. I mean, but he said he's not coughed one time. Hey, Dawn. Well, it's about time you got back. I need some Chief cheers going on here. Brian's trying to dominate the house here. I told him he didn't even like the Eagles. He was just going for them because they was playing the Chiefs. They are some diehard, real, serious Eagle fans in here, though, that likes the Eagles, and that's all right. That's their team. Just like it's all right for me to like the Chiefs. But I'm excited. Yeah, Brian, that's the same thing them guys said at work. And I told them, I said, if they lose, if by some chance we lose, I'm not going to cry. I said, hey, zippity-doo-dah. Why Miss Helen's video showing backwards lately? I don't know. I couldn't even begin to tell you. I barely even know. I wanted mine to go long ways today, and I tried my best. I mean sideways. Tried my best to get it to, because I wanted it to show the whole picture. Nah, it's got a mind of its own. I told them boys, I said, I ain't going to be crying, win or lose. I'll be greatly disappointed, but I ain't going to cry over it. And I said, win or lose, I'm wearing my Patrick Mahomes shirt come Monday morning just like I always do. But I got me a couple of new shirts that don't have anything to do with football that I'm excited to wear, you know, and I got to wear something different sometimes. But every day this week I wore either a Kansas City Chiefs shirt or a Patrick Mahomes shirt. And I wore this to church today. I wore one yesterday at the house. And come Monday morning, I'm going to be wearing one, win or lose. Sure am. And I'm going to be just as proud of my team. Danny could probably explain it. Yeah, Danny can explain a lot of stuff. I'm excited too, don't I? Told them me and you was going to be rocking the houses. Mine and your house. Sure are. Sure are. I'm ready. I got my other Kansas City blanket all washed and ready to wrap up in it in there to watch the football game. My writing is backwards. Good thing y'all can read backwards, ain't it? Here he comes, he's fitting to explain it.
Tammy, tell her Vertical make the video backwards.
Danny said that Vertical would make the video backwards. He not mad at me no more, y'all.
Oh, I'm still mad.
They said they couldn't even see you.
So last night, y'all, after my live, I went and I was watching them. You know, they're going to have that Super Bowl on in New Orleans. And I was watching them on Bourbon Street, a live feed. There was somebody got in the fight. They got in the fight. They was men and women, like, you know, I mean, it was at 3 o'clock.
They probably have more than one fight. We just know
And
one.
them men just couldn't stand there and keep their hands in their pocket with that woman not standing close to them.
Well, Sophie,
I said, better hurry up and move that camera.
Well, Sophie, if you ever thought you might be interested again, today would be a good day to start.
Interested in what, Tim?
She says she hasn't watched football since her husband passed away. I love football.
How'd you get so scratched up?
Doing all them tree limbs last weekend.
Right.
I'm using Miss Thelma's lotion, but I've only used it twice. Another day or so and they'll be gone.
When we do them vertical and I'm playing the drums, it looks like I'm left-handed. It looks like it to me.
Go, Carolyn.
I'm left-handed.
Go, Carolyn. Carolyn's for the Chiefs, too. Brian's outnumbered. Brian's outnumbered.
That dog always laid out there like that, Tim.
Yeah, if she's not laying right in the middle of the 2 yellow lines in the middle of the road.
Rick won't make him want to get out there and lay beside the road.
He's waiting on Stephen's truck. I told him Stephen had to go somewhere today. And he's just got it in his little doggy mind that before dark he's gonna show up.
You know, when you left yesterday, I had to let that dog out. He had all the dogs.
Chloe wants a rag and wide.
He had them all yodeling. and then he heard them and stopped and looked at them like, what are you doing? And then they all, it was pretty funny like how Bulldog got them started and then they started. And then he looked around like trying to figure out why they barking or howling. And then I kind of just sit there a minute and seeing what they was going to do. But he done been having a fit for about 5 minutes before he ever started barking.
I got to tell Ozzy something. The Chiefs, Ozzy, hands down, all the way, 3-peat. But don't ask Brian.
But Brian's for the Eagles.
Brian's for the Eagles just because they play in the Chiefs.
Hey, Brian, when's the last time the Eagles
He don't even like it.
won the Super Bowl?
What happened the last time they played the Chiefs? Do you remember? the Chiefs spanked them.
Oh,
He
I
hadn't
don't-
answered yet.
well, I mean, here's what I'm saying.
They can't have this year.
They done got 2 rings, and it won't bother me if they lose
It will be.
and let somebody else have the rings.
We got to get 3 peat. Well, they got more than 2 rings.
But
They just have, this will be 3 in a row.
But you know, it don't matter what we wish for and all that,
No.
and who we think's gonna win and everything. It don't matter.
2018. Nick Foles.
2018. That's been a while, ain't it? 7 years. See, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to let them get a ring.
They can have one next year.
They
Just can't have it this year.
people that watch football know the Chiefs got lucky a lot.
Well, they might have did.
Them boys over there where Tammy works at, they know.
Every
know
time they played come down to the last second. It was just whoever made the last play.
I mean, I remember one particularly. The other team, it wasn't about 5 seconds left in the game, and the other team was gonna kick a field goal and missed a field goal that Bentley could have kicked.
And it was a kicker that never missed a field goal.
And that made the Chiefs win. The Chiefs wouldn't even be there.
Thank you for missing the ball.
And there was about 3 games like that where they just got lucky.
It ain't gonna matter in 100 years. That's right, Jenny. But it's gonna matter today now. I know it can be anybody's ball game. They both good teams. But I want a 3-peat. It's never been done.
It ain't.
Never been done. They will be the first team to ever win 3 straight Super Bowls in a row. That's why I want it so bad. Somebody else can win next year.
You know how long that wagon's gonna last out here?
As long as it's meant to last, I reckon.
So you know what you're gonna have to do?
What?
You're gonna have to build a frame out of treated lumber. Because that right there,
Get out the road!
I mean, he's standing right in the road too, ain't he?
Stop! Come here.
Hey, he's out there on his back, scratching his back in the road.
Get out the road.
That's the way Tammy does.
But I don't do it in the middle of the road.
All right, call him, Tammy.
Socks, come on. Come on, boy. He's thinking about it
We
slow.
spend all that money. Hey, the money's near about so bad for that dog, y'all.
Come on.
I ain't joking. I thought about a GoFundMe for that dog. I ain't joking either.
But I did remind him that he was one of the ones that was wanting to keep Socks.
Well, I mean, I couldn't leave him alone.
No, Sandra, he's giving me bad nerves too. I heard Stephen saying on his video the other day, he's going to get it in that road. And, I mean, he will not stay away from that road because he keeps waiting on Stephen to do something. And I told him Stephen can't stay home every second of every day.
On my video last night, y'all,
Pizza, cheese dip, cinnamon rolls.
we had about 3 or 4 people that was wanting to come in the room and get on the mic and talk if you didn't see it. But I called up Stephen and I sent him a link And he come right in there.
Well,
He said
why the other people couldn't?
I don't know. They didn't ever tell me. Nobody never said nothing. It's a mystery. But like, I got him on the phone and done it. He said, he's got an iPhone. He said what he had to do was copy the link and go to Safari and put the link in up there in the top in Safari. And I looked at a video of how to do it this morning. And Tammy's done it before. But see, none of us can do it because all our phones has got our YouTube channels. So we not a guest. Hey, if she comes in there, she'll be coming in there like she's the owner. I mean,
CEO.
She don't come in there like a guest.
You know, some videos when I watch, I have to go act like I'm you. And then I have to be chatting under your name. Because it won't show up on mine.
What you talking about, Tammy? I mean, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know exactly.
Like that and that was on the TV the other night we was doing yesterday. Whenever. You said it was on my channel, but I couldn't find it on my channel. I had to go to Southern Ideas.
Yeah, you near about had to change names to. You can't only find your own video.
Yeah.
That's the reason Mama has such a hard time trying to find her video on the TV.
Oh.
She actually, it wouldn't hurt for her to make another channel where she could sign into that name where she could find her video.
Yeah.
Look at him back there again.
Well, at least he's laying on the side. I got a cable. I'm gonna have to start hooking him up to it when he's in his yard.
Hey, Mama pretty fired up about them dogs. She said, them people's lying. That is their dog. I said, yeah, it's their dog, and they know it. But, I ain't gonna save them. She said, them dogs ain't been back. But like, they might can sit there and claim them ain't their dogs. But, whenever they get dragged in there to court, it's gonna be ain't nothing but crying then.
Hey, everybody that I hadn't said hey to.
Hey, they be going to court. Mama be out there laying in the sun by the pond.
In her bikini.
In her bikini, ain't worried about nothing. Why they having to go get haircuts and everything to go to court?
She gonna whip both of us.
Go to the thrift shop and get them some more clothes.
She's feeling a little under the weather today. Y'all keep her in your prayers.
She's got to feeling better, because I talked to her a long time. She said she started feeling better.
Yeah, she overexerted herself is what she done. Trust me, I know.
Well, there's actually a little more than that.
Well,
You broke her arm.
I broke her arm.
She did.
She broke her arm? Her arm is broke.
She don't know if it's broke or not.
Stop!
What's wrong with him?
Come here.
What's he see?
He probably sees them people from that other house down yonder. Or he sees them goats that Mr. Kite's got out there. Come here. Mr. Kite's got 3 goats walking around in his yard. Come on here.
So, Grandma, I said, how'd you fall? She said I was chasing a chicken with a dip net. And I started laughing. I said, you 86 years old and you out there chasing a chicken? She said, don't laugh at me. I did if I was still laughing.
Well, I didn't know how she fell, but I knew she fell. Well, if she thinks her elbow's broke, she needs to go get it x-rayed.
No, she don't know if it's broke or not. I mean, she don't really know. Hey, Bulldog, he's keeping an eye down that road, ain't he?
Uh-huh.
And what'd you say about the goats? Man's got goats?
Mr. Kite's got them 3 goats that he's had in his yard before out there walking around in the yard today.
The Bulldog likes goats now. Better holler at him. There you go.
Bulldog! Let me go get him. I'll be back. Because I definitely can't catch him. Oh.
You ain't never seen a dog with an appetite like he has. Hey, I'll see if I can turn this camera around. If I can show him. See that brown spot? Man, this writing on this phone so little. I need two pair of glasses on to wear this to see this right here. Is that you calling? Well, I mean, you didn't hear her calling, but I did. I was telling Tammy the other day, they don't make stuff for us old folks to read. This writing on this phone is so little, that's slap ridiculous. And I had to put on 2 pair of glasses all the time. Like to see something on the computer screen. I used to see pretty good. But I can't see good no more. But I had to lean up to that computer a lot. And we're still zoomed in, ain't it? This right here's an iPhone, y'all. This is the one we use at the concert. Sometimes she'll use that tablet. It does good videoing. But this iPhone here and that tablet, it ain't got no monthly. They just strictly run off the internet, off of our Wi-Fi. So you can't take this phone right here off out this yard and use it.
Yeah.
What is it, Tammy?
I got a bag of treats and got him to come in the house.
He'll be raising singing in a minute. Hit that circle right there and you can turn it back around.
Oh, that hurt my nose. Hey, I got back. Scared y'all, didn't I? Woo. Y'all, times.
So I was watching that live video last night on Bourbon Street. It was a live feed. And they 2 people got in a fight. And I backed it up and I was going to screen capture it and show it to y'all. And I backed up and that video was like a real long I backed it up. I said, I ain't got time to sit here and wait all night for it to finally get to the fight. So I just wound up just,
I'm gonna go plug in the glue gun while you're talking to her.
well,
I'm gonna glue my little piece back on.
oh. Hey, it's a pretty good day out here. It's a little bit warm for me, but it would be hot if the wind wasn't blowing a little bit. But when she walked out here, I don't know why she walked out here with that air conditioner on. But I'm the one who cut the air conditioner off. You can't do a video out here with the air conditioner, that air conditioner blowing. Look like she'd know that, don't it? I got the hood on, but this air conditioner right here is a good one. It'll get you hunting cover in the summertime.
I got it getting hot. You go lay down.
Who, me?
No, Bulldog. He's at the door looking like, I want to go outside.
Hey, just as soon as that air conditioner gets back on, I'm gonna go in there and lay on the couch and wait for that game.
Me too. I'm gonna go get under my Kansas City Chiefs blanket, my other one. I got more than one just in case y'all wondering. I have to keep a spare. I washed them all yesterday.
Hey, y'all, I'm fitting to get them out of here. Hey, I myself appreciate y'all. I'll let Tammy wrap
I
up with y'all.
appreciate y'all too.
She ain't gonna be on here much longer, I know. So this is her video. I'm gonna let her finish it up.
Thank you for helping me.
Hey, you're welcome.
And I'm sorry I showed you for a second.
Yeah, make sure you go in and show the commode.
Hey, I watched it yesterday. Ha 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 ha. Y'all ever seen a man in a commode? Woo. Anyway, never mind. Let's keep clean thoughts right now, not commode thoughts. Y'all, I'm trying to decide. Y'all help me. This wagon is made out of wood. Should this wagon be a house wagon, or is it okay to put it outside? Ooh, we are, Pamela. We are going to enjoy it. One way or the other. We'd enjoy it a whole lot more if the Chiefs pull it off. But I just got a feeling it's going to be in the last second again, and whoever's got the ball at the end's going to win. I don't think it's going to be no runaway game. I think it's going to be torture. But because they're both good teams. Hey, Brian. I guess his woman's got him, hadn't she? I told y'all she's going to be okay today because President Trump's going to be up there. Yeah, really shouldn't be in the weather, probably. You know, I wasn't really thinking about that until Danny said it. So, I just don't really have anywhere in my house. I mean, my house is wall to wall with stuff. Oh, treat the wood and then put it out. Now, that's a good idea. Okay. Hey, we can do that. I would spray the whole wagon with Thompson Seal. or some kind of acrylic. Okay. May the best team win. There you go, farm wife. Whoever's going to be the best in this particular game at the very last seconds of this game, it's going to be who's going to win. And Brian, I'm not going to cry if we lose, but I just don't see it happening. I hear you, Pamela. Well, I'll wait till he comes back home. Put it in Stephen's house, he won't care. You know, he won't, Brian. I'm so anxious for him to get everything kind of squared away, get his floor down and everything. But, he's a whole lot closer than he was. Unclean acrylic before I hang it outside. Oh, I hear you, living life. I got some of that. I love the Eagles too, except when they play the Chiefs. I hear you, Carolyn. The Eagles is a good team. They got some jam up players on that team. They do. But I just don't want them to win today. And I guess they can't have next year because I done told Vanette that the Bills could have next year. Hey, Cheryl, you go, girl. I knew you was there somewhere. Me and you and Dawn, and Miss Carolyn, and Miss Helen Stewart, Miss Lorraine, we gonna all be hollering for the Chiefs. Oh, yeah, I won't cry, but I will be kind of very disappointed if they don't win. But I'm a big girl, I can handle it. But I really just don't think I'm gonna have to. You just got out the shower and you getting ready for the game, aren't you? Dawn's already got all her snacks. I got me and the puppies and Bulldog and Lady some white cheddar popcorn. They love that stuff. I am not gonna cry, Brian. I might want to, but no, I ain't crying over a football game now. Wagon for sure needs sealer of some kind for weather protection. Alrighty, I'm gonna put it. Oh, Cheryl says Brian's the one gonna be crying. He's talked a good talk now, Cheryl. I have to give him that. And I know he loves aggravating. I know he does. And I tell you what, it's been fun. I don't know what in the world I'm gonna do the next football season. I wish we could have football all year. But you know, our players do need some rest. Yeah, I have to get creative with my wagon. If I don't decide to keep it inside, I'll make sure I put some sealer on it before I put it outside. But I am proud of my wagon. Let me show it to y'all. See my wagon? I'm very proud of my wagon. Here's the handle that I hit myself in the head with a while ago. Oh, and I got the hot glue gun so I can put that little piece back on. Y'all, I have really enjoyed this video. I really have. And man, I'm excited. I mean, I've been waiting for today, y'all, and I am really, really excited. So I hope I stay excited, but anyway, I'm excited. But I'm going to work in the morning at 5 o'clock, whether we win or whether we lose. But goodbye, Tony Z. I'm glad you're feeling a little better. But it would be a whole lot better to go in as winners, three-peat. Wow. Got me a new shirt to wear. Man. And I'm going to wear it win or lose.
Here you go, Tammy.
Oh, but it's one I hadn't worn yet.
You got to go pretty quick there.
I know. Let's put it on the bag. There you are. I don't want to get it on my blanket. On my fingers. Ow!
I just put it on that. Put it on the other piece.
Too late.
Put it on that little piece.
Ow!
We all I ever see. Women do stuff backwards than a man.
Ow!
They don't do stuff like a man does.
That's why God made us different. They said definitely seal it before putting it outside or either just use it in the house.
Hey, you can't seal something that's already done been painted.
You can't?
No.
Okay, it has to be an inside thing then.
I seen all that stuff.
Well, why didn't you run out
Only
and
way
tell
you
us
can
we was
seal
all
that right
wrong?
there is if you sandblast it. Take it back apart.
Well,
Because it's got to be sealed up everywhere.
we're just gonna let it be something in the
Tammy,
house.
You know I'm the macho master of disaster.
Give me my camera, macho master. Here. Thank you. Macho master. I'm gonna macho master him. Thank you for bringing it out here. See, y'all, I did get it back on. It ain't straight. It ain't pretty. But something's got to sit in there anyway. It'll hide it. But blooming, I do love my wagon. And I guess I'm going to leave it in the house. And I'm going to put my bench together. I don't know that I'm going to do it on live because I may want to put it together before I do another live. We'll see. But I will show y'all what I wind up doing with the wagon. Hey, Jesus girl, good to see you. Yeah. I'll do something. I sure will. Jada's out walking her dogs. I see her. She's doing better, y'all. She had her surgery and she's doing better. Well, y'all, I appreciate you can seal painted items all the time, Mr. Danny. I am a master crafter. I hear you living life. Well, put some indoor plants on it. Well, you know, that's a wonderful idea. I've just never been able to keep anything alive. Guess I'll have to try harder, won't I? I kind of like the bear thing. I kind of like. Anyway, we gonna see what happens. I'm gonna be thinking about all y'all when we watching the game, and y'all root for whoever y'all want to root for, and y'all enjoy the game. That's what's important. That's what I'm gonna do. Win or lose, I'm gonna enjoy the game. I'll just enjoy it a whole lot more when we get that three-peat. All right, y'all. There's a lot of people out there sick. There's a lot of prayer requests. I see Tony Z says he's a little better. y'all, Deborah Kelly's husband, Jack, he's not really getting much better. They still need prayers. This was a big surprise and a big shock to them, and Dawn's got an unspoken. Yeah, we have several unspoken prayer requests, and in fact, Dawn may have a couple of unspoken, but today is just another day that God gave us to count our blessings, and sometimes that's what we have to do. You know, you can get a sheet of paper out and you can write out blessings on one side and things that goes wrong on the other side, and I guarantee you, when you finish that list, your blessings are going to be more than the things that are wrong. So try it and see. God takes care. Yeah, and Jenny just reminded me when she said that, let's remember Christine, her sister. We want to constantly keep Christine in our prayers, and the caregivers out there, Lord, that is taking care of loved ones. It's a hard job on them. It's mentally and physically exhausting, and I want to thank all my moderators for keeping the channel clean and staying on top of it. And sometimes one every now and then I get to me and I try to do something with it, and Danny's right, I need to leave it alone because I hit the wrong thing. But anyway, I thank all of you for getting in here this afternoon, and let's see. I think it says 133 and 113 likes, and I thank y'all for that. And I'm glad Danny come and helped me do my wagon so I wouldn't completely destroy it. But we just have a lot to be thankful for, even though we have a lot of prayer needs that we're praying for. God hears those prayers, and God is answering them in His time. And we definitely want to keep our elected president and our House and Senate and Congress and the Supreme Court. We want to keep all those in our prayers. You know, God knows what He's doing, and He's got the ones in there to do the job that He needs to be done. And, you know, I don't know if we're going to have a lot of better days or not, but I do know that the right team's in there because that's the ones the Lord put in there. So we need to remember Israel. We need to remember the countries who are just getting, you know, bombarded with Christine and your mama. Okay, we sure will, Jenny. And bombarded with bombs and stuff, missiles. Not Jenny. Jesus girl needs a special prayer. Okay, Jesus girl, you got it. God knows what the need is. But y'all, they just a lot going on. And even though America's in the shape it's in, we are blessed to be American citizens. We really are. We have an opportunity to be, like the Marines says, I think it's the Marines, be the best that you can. And it's up to us. We get to make our choices right now. I don't know for how much longer, but we do get to make our choices right now. And we, you know, for that alone, we need to be thankful. But I'm gonna pray in a minute, but I just want to get all this out here so y'all will know that none of this stuff ever leaves my mind. I mean, and if there's any lost out there, anywhere, but especially at the sound of my voice. I want them to see or hear something and make them want to know Jesus. Y'all, Jesus is real. And it's just an amazing life when you finally turn your life over to Him. And most of the people who do that wish they had done it a long time before. But, you know, we don't know these things until we do it. But I love all of you, appreciate all of you, and let's go see how this game's gonna turn out today. Win or lose, I still love all of you and all the Chiefs. Dear Lord, we come to you right now. We thank you so much for everything that you've done for us, everything that you're doing for us, and everything that you're going to do in the future. First and foremost, we want to give you praise and glory for everything. And dear Lord, we want to take all the silent prayer requests, Lord. You know what they are. You know how they need to be answered, Lord. You know the seriousness of them. And I just pray, Lord, that you will intervene. You will do your will and what's best in each one of these situations, Lord. Dear Lord, I pray for the ones who are going through tests, the ones who are sick, Lord. I pray for the ones who are caregivers that sit there time after time and their heart just gets tore out watching a loved one be so sick. And what all they have to go through. Dear Lord, I thank you for them. I thank you for their life and what it stands for. Dear Lord, I thank you for all the people out here who watch, that don't say anything, all the silent watchers. They have prayer requests, Lord, and you know the situations in their lives, and you know what they're praying for, Lord. And I just ask you, Lord, that you will answer their prayers according to your will, Lord, and what needs to be best done in each situation. Dear Lord, we also ask that you bless our president, our elected officials, Lord, our House, our Senate, our Congress, our Supreme Court. Dear Lord, we just ask you to bless the other countries around us, Lord, that they will want to do what's right and get along, and let's go for some good years here, Lord. But like I say, I know you put the ones in place that you need to carry out what your will is. And dear Lord, we accept your will however it turns out. Dear Lord, we just thank you again for giving us another opportunity to get together with our friends all across the world, Lord. We thank you for the devoted ones who, they're always here, Lord. If it's at all possible, they're always here. They stand behind us and they support us. And I feel so unworthy of somebody wanting to take their afternoon and sit with me, but it's kind of nice, Lord, and I appreciate it. Dear Lord, I hope that I can be uplifting and an example to what my Lord and Savior will want me to be to other people. And dear Lord, I know we cut up and we have a good time, but I do love Brian and Cheryl. I sure do. That Brian's a mess. I do love him, and I appreciate him having fun with us about the ball games. Nothing like good, clean fun. And dear Lord, I pray that you'll continue to strengthen Grandma and help her, and please don't let her elbow be broke, Lord. I don't know what we're going to do with her, but just take care of her and heal her and keep her going, Lord. And dear Lord, I thank you for Danny helping all of us. I don't know what we'd do without him, but what y'all saw a while ago is about the extent of our arguing. He says what he has to say and we go on, but we do love each other. And we're going to have fun this afternoon sitting here watching this ball game. So he might be sleeping, but I'm going to be watching it. Dear Lord, we ask you to continue to bless Socks and heal Socks and any other pet out there, Lord, that needs healing from something. I pray that you will heal them and give them a good life, Lord. Dear Lord, we just ask you to protect all the football players today on both teams. We ask that you give peace over New Orleans, Lord, and let everybody be safe. Have a good game, a good turnout, Lord. And we just ask that you be with all of them and keep them safe. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, y'all. Where are you from? This is Georgia. I am from Georgia. Yes, protect socks from the vehicles. I don't know about my doggy. Oh, but y'all, we do love all y'all, and I do thank y'all. And it's 4:19, so we got about an hour, and then we can start seeing them talking all about it and getting excited about it. And then at 6:30 kickoff. All right, well, y'all have a wonderful Super Bowl Sunday afternoon, and cheer for your team regardless of who it is. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all later. All right. Bye-bye, y'all.